Good morning and welcome to this week's market review. I'm Mike Kaprielilan, your host here at Shasta Produce today. We've got a couple of days before the 4th of July. Things are a little crazy out here on the docks, but I got a couple of beautiful products to show you. I've got a mandarin coming from Australia, one of 10 varieties. Man, is it so sweet, and you could get 190% of your vitamin C with every piece of fruit you eat. Then I've got a Red Phoenix Pluot coming from Kingsburg Orchards. Amazing stuff these people are putting out. Let's go take a look at it now. Dinosaur brand fruit. So Kingsburg Orchards is putting out some phenomenal fruit. This is a Red Phoenix Pluot, and I've got to tell you, my mouth is watering just thinking about biting into one of these. Plums are one of my favorite fruit because they're so refreshing. They're juicy. They've got a tartness, but they also have a sweetness. I'm going to cut one of these, but before I do, I want to show you what this is. So these are some beautiful, you've got a little bit of plume on this, but these are some beautiful firm pluots. So rather than being soft, and a lot of people don't like the texture, this is a crunchy piece of fruit. It's going to last well on the counter, but it's got some great color to it. I want to cut one of these real quick and show you. Look at the color. Now I know we've cut a lot of pluots and they seem to have that same color, but the flavors are so much different. So plums being one of the first fruits ever cultivated by man, this has been around for eons. If your perception of a plum is that it's going to be sour or bitter, it's not. This is a delicious piece of fruit. Look for the Dinosaur brand at Kingsburg Orchards. Now I want to take you to a mandarin that's coming out of Australia. This is fresh fruit time. If you're going to be buying citrus, buy a mandarin from Australia. Let's go take a look at those now. So bold and aromatic flavor. That's the description of the Daisy Mandarin. And you know what? It's very, very accurate. The Daisy Mandarin, this is a nice sized Daisy Mandarin. There are 10 different varieties coming out of Australia right now, and this is from Riverland, which is in southern Australia. But there are 10 different varieties that actually come out of Australia. And this is one of the finest pieces of fruit you're going to see this time of year for citrus. You know, citrus is getting long tooth, so to speak. We're at the end of the navel season, Valencias are coming in, but the fruit's just not quite right. You know, just to break it up with the summertime fruit, cherries and peaches and plums are all in season now. But you want to throw something a little different in? Well, here it is. This is a fresh piece of citrus that came in just today. I'm going to cut one of these to show you. So you can see the fruit. Now, like I mentioned, this fruit, if you were to consume the whole thing, gives you 190% of your vitamin C for the day. The fruit itself is delicious. It's so juicy. This is a great item to not only slice up and eat, or you could juice it, fresh tangerine juice, imagine. So look at the inside of the flesh right here. Again, you could see the skin just kind of clinging to the meat. So it's not going to be as easy to peel, but it will still peel. But it's not going to be as easy as the Satsuma mandarin. But just look at the juice. The meat pulled away from the skin even easier than I thought it would. Oh, that's it's a bold flavor. It's got a fragrance to it that kind of hits your palate and freshens it up. Wow, that's such a good piece of fruit. So when you go to your supermarket, or you're doing the buying for your supermarket, make sure you get some of these Daisy Mandarins from Australia here at Shasta Produce. That's it for this week's market review. I'm Mike Kaprielilan, your host. See you next time.